Usually when foreigners think about Transylvania, they associate it with what they see in the movies and works of fiction like Dracula. So there's certain misconceptions about Transylvania, and in this episode I'm gonna share with you 10 surprising and interesting and amazing facts about Transylvania so you can get to know exactly what the place is actually like. Welcome back to another episode of FTD Facts. My name is Leroy Kenton, and so yeah, let's go and explore the world of Transylvania. I love that name. First thing, Transylvania is not a city, okay? It's a historical region located in the heart of Romania. The term sometimes is used not only for Transylvania proper, but also for parts of the historical regions like Crișana and Maramureș, and sometimes the Romanian part of Banat. The region of Transylvania is known for the scenery of its Carpathian mountains, as well as its rich history, and also contains major cities like Cluj-Napoca and Brașov, as well as Sibiu and others. So take a look at this. This is the Astra Museum in Sibiu, and it's the second largest open-air museum in the entire world. When you visit, you'll see over 300 houses and buildings, and there are many other things that you can see like water mills and windmills, as well as huge wine and oil presses, and also some hydraulic forges, among many other things. It's quite an experience. Transylvania is also not filled with vampires. Transylvania, as we know, has a reputation for being spooky and eerie. We see it all the time in the movies. And now it's sometimes jokingly said that the Irish author Bram Stoker's Dracula is Transylvania's most prosperous export. Why? Well, because it fascinates people and tourists come pouring in to visit castles and other sites in Transylvania. They want to see, am I gonna get a glimpse of a real life vampire? So I mean, it kind of paid off, financially that is. Now let's look at those castles just a little bit more. And this one is not really a fact though, but the medieval castles in Transylvania are some of the best in the world. Of course, there is the Bran Castle, which was the castle that inspired the fictional Dracula's castle. Also, the Peleș Castle is amazing, and the Corvin Castle is pretty awesome, and it's one of the largest in all of Europe. So guys, have you heard of Palinka? Well, this drink contains 40% alcohol, and it is served in a shot glass and paired with dinner. It's double distilled over a 6-year time period in oak and mulberry barrels. So what is it made of anyways? Well, it has apples, pears, plums, apricots, peaches. As nice as that may sound, they do warn that this one doesn't go down easily. It's not that easy to handle. Well, for lightweight drinkers anyways. Prince Charles also loves Transylvania. Prince Charles has visited the area many times since 1998, and he has turned his interest towards buying old Saxon real estate to renovate them and rent them out in order to increase tourism in abandoned and lesser known villages. This really helps to boost the local economy, and it also highlights the uniqueness of living spaces that are infused with an air of village life. And just so you know, there are 7 Saxon villages that are UNESCO World Heritage Sites, so it's definitely worth a visit if you ever go and visit the Transylvania region. Now, while it's hard to avoid the creepiness and all that, you'll find hardwood forests, wildflower meadows, and just traveling around Transylvania, you're gonna see why it is called the last truly medieval landscape in Europe, because it can feel like you've gone back in time by a century or more. You'll see horse-drawn carts, you'll see shepherds looking after their flocks, as well as you're gonna witness people just making hay out there in the daytime. Transylvania also has a number of resort towns, and they're very popular for their therapeutic waters. The mineral mud and warm salty waters of Bear Lake in Savata are said to cure infertilities. The waters of Ocna Sibiuli is said to be good for arthritis. You can also head over to Covasna for a sauna of sorts of post-volcanic gases, which is thought to help with cardiovascular conditions. Patients stand for up to 20 minutes while the heavier carbon dioxide gases is absorbed into their skin. Inhaling the gases can be pretty fatal though, so all of this is done under medical supervision. The Carpathian Mountains are homes to animals like wolves, lynx, as well as it has Europe's largest population of brown bears. Around 5,000 bears roam around in the oak and beech forests. The Forestry Commission owns a number of hides where you can go and take a look at the bears in the wild with a ranger, including the popular Stramba Valley hide north of Zarnesti. Now the best way to visit the hide is to take a tour with a company like Transylvanian Wolf, but if you don't want to see one out there in the wild, the Liberty Bear Sanctuary close to Brasov houses about 70 rescued bears. Transylvania also has a very rich and unique religious history. Since the Protestant Reformation, there's different Christian denominations that have been coexisting, including Romanian Orthodox, Romanian Greek, Catholic, Eastern Orthodox, Roman Catholic, Lutheran, and a whole bunch of others. Other faiths that are included are Jews and Muslims as well. People who arrived in Transylvania include those that did not conform to the Catholic Church and were sent there by force, as well as many religious refugees are in Transylvania. Transylvania has a long history of religious tolerance, and Christianity is the largest religion in Transylvania. It has been, and to this day continues to be, a center of Christian denominations other than Eastern Orthodoxy, which is a form of Christianity that most Romanians follow. Alright guys, so that was your brief inside look into the region of Transylvania. Let me know all your thoughts and comments down below. Yeah, pretty fascinating place. Definitely not like they show in the movies. Now before I get out of here guys, here's another video that you'll definitely enjoy. It's probably related to Transylvania or Romania or something. I don't know exactly, but tap the annotation right here. You can also click on the link they'll have to it below in the video description section, as well as some other good stuff are below. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss any of our daily episodes here on FTD Facts, and I can't wait to see you next time in another episode.